Randy. Okay, so here's your long shot of their working environment. The portrait in the working environment, demonstrating the subject's vocation, and still life. And then the other thing that I'm looking for is if I see an effective lead, transition, and close. And so I don't see that here. I see this as a really effective lead. But then here, like I'm finding it difficult in either of these photos to discern who your subject is. Because nobody's very big. nobody is compositionally weighted with visual emphasis. So I'm confused about who your subject is. I mean, I'm sorry, I know because I read your write-up that this is your subject, but the images don't make it obvious for me. However, love the still life. I think this is a really lovely photograph. I mean, I think that this line here does such a beautiful job emphasizing the form of the athlete right here. So that would be my big critique, is that in these, I think you have to really think about where you are in relationship to your subject and get the heck closer. I mean, you really could have gotten in here and underneath her and gotten a little bit of these kids, you know, and so, because we don't know who that is. This is incredibly impersonal. In none of these images can we see her face. We have no idea we don't know anything about this person. We don't even know who our subject is right now. So that would be my feedback for the narrative. On that being said, I think your context sheets look great. You took a lot of different types of shots here. And so something like even closer like this would have been a better environmental portrait, you know, if we were at least close enough to her. Even there, though, we're not really seeing much of her. If you were really close with her here, you know, that would have been a pretty good environmental portrait. Even here, pretty good environmental portrait. And the ones you chose, she's just so tiny in the scene. We can't see anything. We don't know anything about her, about her character, nothing, you know. But you did a pretty good job with your lights in a big space, trying to light them up. So that's good. So think about when you're doing assignments like this, you really have to think about, you know, what will the viewer see? What's the viewer read going to be on here? And so this is a perfect shot. This is very telling. It's really narratively rich. But these two shots are not so much. They serve a purpose, and they should probably, yes, they should be included in the set. However, what we lack is a portrait of your subject. So you have to really think about that. Really think about if your viewer is going to get the sense of your subject, their character, their vocation, you know. So that would be my feedback. Good work on doing lots of different kinds of shots. Good work on stepping outside of your comfort zone. It looks like this was probably really something you hadn't done before, so well done. Thanks, Brandy.